Hello guys, welcome to today's lesson. My name is Srinidhi. In today's lesson, we will learn about linking verbs. So let's get started. So in the first place, what's a linking verb? So any verb that shows a relationship between the subject of the sentence and a noun or an adjective linked to it. So in the first place, what's a subject? So if you guys haven't watched my previous videos where I've spoken in detail about subject and sentences, please do go back and watch it. So subject is the main part of the sentence or what the sentence is all about. So the relationship between the subject of the sentence and a noun. So you all know what a noun is: name, place, animal, things, that games if you've played. So just keep in mind that's in simpler terms noun. And an adjective are the words that actually describe the noun. Okay, so when there is a relationship between noun or adjective and the subject, so that word which links the two is called a linking verb. Okay, so for example, my dog is furry. So here, what's the subject? My dog. What's the adjective? Furry. Because furry describes the dog. So is becomes the linking verb. Okay, so commonly the common linking verbs are be. So what are the forms of be? Is, are, past tense of is and are, was and were, future tense will and were. Okay, become, grow, come, turn, keep, stay, appear, look, seem, sound. These are the most commonly used linking verbs. So let's just learn each and every one of them using an example for better understanding. So first one is appear. So appear is always followed by to be. Okay, appear or seem. So both of them are always followed by to be and then the remaining part of the sentence. So for example, he seems or appears to be nervous. Okay, next one, he went through what appeared to be a locked door. So whenever you use appear or seem, please make sure that you follow it with to be. Okay, so next one is become is another linking word, but instead of become we can use much, we can use many more in the same place to give your sentence a better look. For example, you can use can, get, go, grow, turn instead of become. Okay, so wherever you see become, if that sounds correct, you can insert this word instead of become. So okay, so first one, get. So I have chosen a few commonly used linking verbs and what are the main rules under them. So other than that, we're not going to go in detail about every single linking verb that I've shown you. Okay, so get is another one. So get is more informal, and in imperative sentences we use get a lot. We use get, the word get, a lot. Example, don't get upset, get washed, get dressed. Okay, so the second one, these are imperative sentences. So mostly in imperative sentences is where the word get is used. Become talks about technical process or change. For example, anything technical or anything that is technological or scientific, you use become. For example, he became recognized as the leading authority on the subject. As is missing, please excuse that error again. So here become recognized. He became recognized. Here we're talking about some technical process that he was working in and he's been recognized in that post. So the next one, their bodies have become adapted to living in high altitudes. So any technical process of change, always use become. Okay. So go or turn are one of the most commonly used linking verbs. So when do you use go and when do you use turn? So go and turn is used, both can be used. Either go or turn can be used when we're talking about color changes. For example, street lights or traffic lights, sorry, not street lights. The traffic lights turned or went green. You don't say the traffic lights became green. It always turns or it always goes green. Okay, so go is also used to talk about changing to an undesirable state. For example, to go deaf, to go blind, to go missing. Okay, children went crazy at the party. So other forms of go is went in. So the second example, my computer has gone wrong again. So you don't say my computer has become bad or has become wrong. You say my computer's gone bad. My computer's gone wrong. Okay, the food's gone bad. The food's spoiled. So these are the structures of the sentences. So the next one, after, come, get, and grow, we use infinitive verbs. So infinitive verbs are the verbs which are not conjugated. For example, to play, to talk. These are infinitive verbs. So conjugated verbs is I talk, you talk, she talks. Okay. So after, come, grow, and get, always use an infinitive verb. So come and grow are often used to talk about gradual change. We cannot use infinitive form of verb after using the linking verb become. Okay, I cannot say I eventually became to appreciate. No, incorrect. I eventually came to appreciate his work. So it means I wasn't appreciating it before, and then gradually I started to. So it becomes I eventually came to appreciate. So the next one, I soon got to know their names. Okay, got to know. So come and get always is followed by infinitive forms of verbs. So this is an exercise. So what you guys can do is either take it in the form of a test, pause the video, do the test, and check your answers with the following slide. So what I will be doing is I'm going to explain each and every question. Okay, so let's start. First one, over the years he dash to resemble his dad. So after the dash you have the verb to resemble. So it is in the infinitive form. So which are the two verbs that you'll use? Came, come, and grow. So in this tense it will become over the years he came to resemble his dad, or he grew to resemble his dad. Okay, so you'll have to accord it with the tense. Next one, the mirror dash broken when I dropped it in the bathroom. The mirror got broken. Get is the verb. Here, in order to accord it with the tense, you will write it in the past tense. Got broken. Okay, next one, I was going to put cheese on my bread, but it had dash moldy. It had gone moldy. Here the verb is go. Next one, they lived in a part of the city that people dash to call the rocks. To call, infinitive verb. So which tense do you use? Which are the two verbs that you can use? That's come or grow. So you can either use they lived in a part of the city that people came to call the rocks, or the people grew to call the rocks. Next one, he dash deaf in his right ear. So it's always go deaf, go blind, go missing. So he went deaf in his right ear. Next one, later on I dash to understand why my sister had changed. Okay, so after the dash you have to understand the infinitive form of the verb. So you can either use come or grow. So later on I came to understand why my sister had changed, or I grew to understand why my sister had changed. Okay, so this slide contains all the answers, so you can cross check, and that's it for today. Thank you so much for the time. I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Bye.